Types of printers. A printer is an external output device that takes data from a computer and generates output in the form of graphics text on a paper. There are two types of printers: impact printer, non-impact printer. Impact printer. An impact printer makes contact with the paper. It usually forms the print image by pressing an ink ribbon against the paper using a hammer or pens. Following are some examples of impact printers. Dot matrix printers. The dot matrix printer uses print heads containing from 9 to 24 pins. These pins produce patterns of dots on the paper to form the individual characters. The 24-pin dot matrix printer produces more dots than a 9-pin dot matrix printer, which results in much better quality and clearer characters. Daisy wheel printers. In order to get the quality of type found on typewriters, a daisy wheel impact printer can be used. It is called daisy wheel printer because the print mechanism looks like a daisy. At the end of each petal is a fully formed character which produces solid line print. A hammer strikes a petal containing a character against the ribbon, and the character prints on the paper. Its speed is slow, typically 25 to 55 characters per second. Line printers. In business where enormous amount of material are printed, the character-at-a-time printers are too slow, therefore, these users need line-at-a-time printers. Line printers, or line-at-a-time printers, use a special mechanism that can print a whole line at once. They can typically print the range of 1,200 to 6,000 lines per minute. Drum, chain, and band printers are line-at-a-time printers. Drum printer. A drum printer consists of a solid, cylindrical drum that has raised characters in bands on its surface. The number of print positions across the drum equals the number available on the page. This number typically ranges from 80 to 132 print positions. The drum rotates at a rapid speed. Chain printers. A chain printer uses a chain of print characters wrapped around two pulleys. Like the drum printer, there is one hammer for each print position. Circuitry inside the printer detects when the correct character appears at the desired print location on the page. Non-impact printers. Non-impact printers do not use a striking device to produce characters on the paper, and because these printers do not hammer against the paper, they are much quieter. Following are some non-impacted printers. Inkjet printers. Inkjet printers work in the same fashion as dot matrix printers in the form images or characters with little dots. However, the dots are formed by tiny droplets of ink. Inkjet printers form characters on paper by spraying ink from tiny nozzles through an electrical field that arranges the charged ink particles into characters at the rate of approximately 250 characters per second. Laser printers. A laser printer works like a photocopy machine. Laser printers produce images on paper by directing a laser beam at a mirror which bounces the beam onto a drum. The drum has a special coating on it to which toner, and ink powder, sticks. Using patterns of small dots, a laser beam conveys information from the computer to a positively charged drum to become neutralized. From all those areas of drum which become neutralized, the toner detaches. Some other types of printers. 3D printers. One of the most exciting developments in printing technology history, 3D printing is becoming more affordable for professional and domestic users. Modern 3D printers are capable of producing 3D objects and items using high-quality resin. Large format printer.
Large format printer is useful if you are planning on creating large-scale projects or photography and would like to do it without going to a specialized shop. Due to the size and functionality, they are quite expensive, and you will need to make sure that you have the room needed to house this large machine.